Welcome back to another episode of Hicks Garage. Today we have this 1976 350 and it's a little tight. So we're going to be attempting to loosen it up. Hopefully we can get it to break free so we can stick it in this truck that's right behind me. This absolutely rust-free truck. This engine has not been on the road since 96. And for a truck that hasn't been on the road, I will say, this tire has held air that whole time. This one, it's a little soft. That one back there is a little soft. That one, in the other corner, that one's completely shot. But this one will go down the road yet. It's not even too badly dry rotted, relatively speaking. Alright, so I'm gonna explain something to you. And it's kind of confusing. So this engine was in that truck. And this frame was under that truck, but this is a two-wheel drive frame, so I wanted four-wheel drive. So I took the frame out of a Suburban that had four-wheel drive, and I want to put this engine back into this truck. This might not be the best video for you guys, but we were originally planning on doing a Blazer video today, but Dylan ended up getting the Hershey Squirts and Terrence is on vacation in Mexico, so we're gonna have to wait till next week or something to do that. So we got basically everything here. This is what plugs into the cab, and yeah, we got everything going to where the starter is supposed to be down there. I have a lot of expensive parts that I ordered for this. They're all, they're hanging out over there. We got, a carburetor, distributor, one of those fancy distributors too that clear top. We're gonna need to take, find a bunch of stuff for the front of this engine. I got an engine that has everything right here, so maybe we'll grab something off that. I know what you guys are thinking. So you're gonna actually fix something today? Kinda? No? Yeah, no? I'll explain more at the end of the video, but this whole idea gets dumber and dumber the more you think about it. Because the vehicle that this is going in is not worthy of it going in. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we're gonna get right into this. We're gonna take spark plugs out, pour some WD-40 down there. We'll take the valve covers off, see what's all going on in there. Intake's probably gonna have to come off because there's, a couple families of mice that live down there. So I have to clean all that out. Then take a putty knife or something and scrape all this grease off this engine. If we can get it unlocked. And then, throw a fresh coat of paint on there. Make it look shiny. All right, this is where we're at. We got a lot of rust in those right there. And this one's open. Actually, both those are open. So there's going to be a lot of rust on those cylinders. But yeah, there's just a lot of crap down in there. So I think what we're going to do is we'll pull the heads off. And that means I got to go order me some head gaskets. So yeah. All right, so we're going to go at removing these heads. And that's going to make it easier for cleaning out inside the heads and the cylinders, and then it'll probably also make it easier to free up this motor. All right, so we got all the head bolts out. All we gotta do is remove the heads for figure out just how bad this is. Well, to say the least, it doesn't look pretty. They got a lot of water in them. All right, so I took and cleaned out all the cylinders. This here one, this is the one that had that valve open. But this one was, not as open. That's why the cylinder's up. There's a lot of rust all along the inside there. Hopefully we can get that all out with some WD-40. This other side ain't quite as bad, but there's still some rust in those back too. All right, so we got Blaster and WD-40 in these. So we're gonna give it a little bit of time and we'll check on it later. All right, so it's the next day. It's still not moving, but we got a hammer. We got some boards here, 2x4s. So I'm gonna stick them in the cylinder, the one that's, stuck, most likely. And we're gonna hit it with the hammer. Okay, so board number 1 died. board number 2 died. Alright, so we got updates. We got the diesel heater going. This thing might, be literally froze up. I stuck this screwdriver. Well, I took the drain screw off the oil pan, and nothing came out because it's all ice in there. So I took this screwdriver and I heated it up with the heater to thaw out the ice. But also, I got all the bolts out from the oil pan. So if getting all the ice thawed out doesn't work, I can probably start just individually loosening up cylinders. Alright, so after a painful struggle, we finally got our oil pan off. There's a bunch of ice down there. So that was exciting. There was not a chance that this thing was gonna move with all that ice in there. Okay, so now that we got all that ice out of there, let's see if we can get it to move. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but it is actually moving just a little bit. Okay, so now all that we gotta do is try to get one full rotation or more, if we can. But first, I got a little bit of rust removal to do in a couple of the cylinders yet. Okay, so I'm sure that was really good for the cylinders. But now we're gonna twist on it and see if we can get 360 degrees of rotation. Alright, that's actually going pretty good so far. All right, so this is the truck we're hoping to put this engine in. So, as you can see, I don't got, the cab, or the bed actually mounted. They're just kind of sitting on this frame. The fender, one of the fenders is over here. Got, some decent looking patina right there. The patina on the door is, better on the other side. It got a little bit carried away on this here fender by the motorcycle. Okay, so that's gonna about do it for this episode. We appreciate you guys watching. Our next video is probably going to be that Blazer video that I mentioned earlier. So make sure you guys subscribe. You don't want to miss that. And it really helps us out. Hey, before you go, I'm going to take a minute. We're going to show you all these parts that we got for this beautiful truck here. In this box we got carburetor. Brand new. It was, the cheapest one on eBay. So that's why we got that one. These are our body mounts for that cab. It has some nice stickers too. Forget what was in this box actually. And in this box here, we got our fancy distributor with the clear top, as I mentioned earlier. Came with the spark plug wires too, and all the fancy stuff. And this box, this box is kind of an expensive box. Give me a minute to get it open. All right, so this is what was in that box. It's, a bit unnecessary, but I thought it looked pretty. All right, we'll finish this video off with something that we actually need, which is a new starter, because this did not come with one at all.